This is Marc Kramer, Senior Lecturer of Entrepreneurship at VinUniversity and the host of Asian Founders and Funders. Today, our guest is Chi Thanh Vi, Founder CEO of Brain Life. Chi Vi, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So it was so great at meeting you at Texas Global in Bangkok, Thailand. And it was great to see a Vietnamese company that's entrepreneurial and is going to make a huge impact on people, not just in Vietnam, but in a global way. So before we launch into your company, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself professionally?
Thank you again for giving me the chance. I was born in Vietnam, a Vietnamese person. I was born in a town called Phu Tho near Hanoi. My background, I have an engineering background. I went to Hanoi University of Science and Technology there. Graduation year was 2006. After that, I went to the UK. I did my master in computer science and then continued with my research, my PhD in brain-computer interface at the University of Bristol there. After that, I love research and I love the topic that I was doing, which is understand what happened in the people's brain and how can we use such technology to benefit people. So I continue with my several postdocs after that at the University of Bristol and then University of Sussex. But after that, I say, hey, I'm doing research about human and computer interaction with each other. And then I say, hey, I've been doing engineering and computer all my life, but then I need more knowledge, understanding people. So I moved to the School of Psychology at the University of Sussex, which is one of the best university one of the best psychology school in the UK. I did 4 years there, understanding human behavior. And then afterward, I came back to Vietnam in 2023, and then we started a new journey with my startup, Brain Life. Yeah.
So tell us about what is Brain Life and how did you come up with it?
Yes. Brain Life is a startup that in the neurotechnology areas. So what it does is it develop device and then digital solutions, helping people to have a better mental well-being as a management tool and then also solutions for people. It came up very naturally. So actually, when I first arrived in Vietnam, I started as a lecturer at Vietnam National University in Ho Chi Minh City. And then I wanted to continue my line of research, which is about brain-computer interface. And we started with some college to write a research proposal, applying for Vin Innovation Fund. At that time, and then they say we want to develop a device that is must be very friendly and low cost as well for everyone can buy and use, and then they are not feeling ashamed of wearing it outside as a normal device, and then it must solve a social problems such as a driver lacking focus so that they cannot focus on driving on the road, or then office workers or student, they lack focus, so they are not at their maximum work efficiency or learning efficiency. So we say, hey, the projects, we submitted the projects, and then we found the idea is very impactful, and then it's very good idea to make it bigger. So that's why we started a startup journey. Yeah.
And so who's the target market for your company?
The target markets we are focusing now is the students in high school, university, and also the office workers working in many areas, as well as in manufacturing. The office workers have very limited hour as everybody else, trying to finish many things at their desk. So they want to maximize the work efficiency of their daily routine. But also in terms of manufacturing, we are seeing a problem where a worker operating a machinery, which is the safety critical situations. At any moment, if the lack of focus of such workers happens, then it may lead to a severe accident. And we don't want that to happen. We want to prevent accident and better mental well-being for those.
How does your technology work?
Um, So we have a friendly device that wear on people's head here, and it captures the brain activities. So you know that inside our head we have 100 millions neurons on average. When those neurons interact with each other, they generate electrical pulse. If you have a sensor attached to people's head, and those sensors can pick up those pulse propagated outside. And we use advanced artificial intelligence to interpret what those pulse means and mapping to the brain states and insights and thoughts inside people's head. But also we have two other modalities that capture two other types of signals. The first one is F-near, which is functional near infrared light. So it basically it captures the change of blood flow inside your vein in your brain, and it reflects to the amount of workload and mental workload that that brain region is using. And another signal modality is the same one as you use in your smartwatch. So if you flip your smartwatch upside down, sometimes you see a green light coming out and it flashing. So we have the same type of sensors inside the headband where it captures the heart rate and also the SpO2 of the users. And we combine all of those three modalities in a single device to interpret different mental state of users, particularly the lack of focus or concentration level of the users.
Why is this important?
Yep. It is very important because if we look at the report in 2023 and 2024, every year the world lost $3 trillion because of the lack of focus problems. People are not at their maximum work capacity and also study efficiency. So you can see the size of the problem there is $3 trillion. But also, if we look at the driver feeling sleepy at the wheel and then also not focusing at the wheel, that one is more than $2 trillion already. And we are looking combining with other problems such as anxiety, depressions, and as well as the stroke, detection of stroke. We are looking at 7.2 trillion problems, and by the number itself.
So, did you self-fund this business yourself? Is it your own money? Did you get venture capital money? How did you fund this idea?
So at first, when we started the startup, the money came from the co-founders. But we were very fortunate to have angel investor after 3 months after we started the company. And we've been through 2 rounds of angel investor already. And we are now going through another round of venture capitals. At the moment, we are only 1.5 years old, and then we are raising more money from VCs. In details, we are raising $1 million for 10% of equity.
1 million, or is that what you said? 1 million for 10%?
Yes. So we value ourselves at $10 million at the moment.
Understood. Understood. And so what's the process been like raising money? Like, how did you get that process started? And what did you say to investors?
Um, I would say it happens very naturally. So we always sell our visions because that is actually we are pursuing. So the vision we are doing, we're selling to them that okay, we want to solve a social problem. It is widespread problems, and we have the technologies, the capacity, and the expertise at hand, representing by our team at first. Because at the beginning we have nothing but our teams. So all of our teams are gathered together from different fields. For example, I come from neurotechnology, BCIs, but also we have college in artificial intelligence. Other come from smart manufacturing, other from medical field. All of those people, including me, have at least 15 years of experience in terms of researching and then working in industry. So first we have a team, and then we tell to investor in after the first round and in the second and third round, we show them the progress of how our company grows and then how the product developed from the beginning, from the prototype at the very beginning, and then we have a better versions, the MVP 1 and MVP 2. We are now at MVP 3 and alpha, and it close to mass productions. So investor, when we talk to them, they want to see those tractions, those progress, and then the team itself. That's what we always present to them.
Well, how big do you think this company can be? And is this meant to be a global business?
Um, yes, we are solving a global problems. And we anticipate that we will go to IPO in 2031 at a valuation of more than $500 million. And then we can see why we are confident in that way, because the problem we are pursuing now is we are making people having better mental well-being. And you can see in the world by statistic, 1 in 8 people in the world having mental health problems. And in the UK alone, by the report came out last month, actually it's more severe, it's 1 in 5. So the mental health is everywhere. And we need a tool to have a real-time monitoring, a better predictions, and better intervention to those problems. And it's in every countries, in every continent that we see. So we see this is a global problem, and hence we plan to go global with our solutions.
Well, I guess the stress level for people around the world is just getting worse and worse, right? Every year. Combination of the wars, the environment, and now AI is putting additional pressure on everybody by the
Yeah.
fact that you're worried if you're going to have a job or not. Is
Yeah.
AI used as part of your technology?
So AI is one of the cores in our technologies, because we have BCI, which is related to human, to people, and then we have AI, which related to the machines. So it is a cohabitation between the two. And I see AI is a tool to assist the person and assist people in everyday life. But then there's usually a balance that we are striving. So actually, if you are aware of the recent report in Nature a few months ago of the effect of AI, of using AI on people's brain, and they call that state is brain rot, which like people get degenerated brain state because they use AI too much. But then there must be a balance, because their conclusion says that we cannot eliminate AI out of our life. It is a tool, and it brings benefit to people. But then what is the balance there of using how much AI you need to use, and how much time and how much work you give to AI? And our tool there is our tool that provides a continuously measuring and prediction of those balance point for people. So I see that's the combination between BCI and AI in our solutions.
Are you selling this tool to individuals or to doctors to use it as a way to monitor patients and help patients be more mentally sound?
Yeah. Actually, we are targeting both. We are selling to the end customer, to the individuals, so that they self-manage their mental well-being. Thinking like you are buying a smartwatch, you want to monitor your activity, your step count. And we do so the same for the end users, end customers then. But also we are focusing on the B2B side, where we sell to schools so that they can help their students and pupils better manage their learning workloads, and also the companies where they want to look after their staff mental well-being and work efficiency, and they want to see if, how they can make it better Of course, they only see the overall pictures, but not the individual's data, because the data belong to the individuals, not the company itself. And also, we see potential collaboration with hospitals, because the doctors usually they're very busy, and they don't have time to properly spend with one individuals, one patient all the time. So we are thinking of our device will be used by the outpatients in their daily activities, and gathers those data and provide insights to the doctors to better manage, better solution, to provide better solution for the doctors in looking at those patients as well. Yeah.
And what has been do you have patents, by the way? Do you have IP?
Yes, so we already submitted one patent, and then we are about to submit other five in US, UK, and in Vietnam as well.
What's been the best part of being an entrepreneur, and what's been the most challenging parts?
Oh, so as you may be aware, I jumped from the research. I've been in research for a long history, and jumping to startup, I feel in a way it is still similar, that I pursue the excitement in doing things. That is, I learning new things and doing new things, prototyping as well. Um, I think the challenge is that personally for me is the problem of how do we persuade the public that this is the thing that they should buy. The market fit problem as usual.
How much will this cost?
The device itself, it costs around $150. So given the technology that we are putting inside the device, so actually we are one of the two companies, the first two companies in the world to put three types of signal modality in a single device. Compared to them, we are only about one third of the price, and compared to all other consumer or competitors out there, we are at least half the price, and we have better features, better capabilities inside our device.
And who's the competition for this?
So we can see many others, but all of them established a long time ago and outside Vietnam. So, for example, you may have heard about Emotive, which founded in Australia before, and also we have Muse, and we have Brainbeat, other companies. Um, but then compared to those, we are still very confident about technologies and capability. We have what we always strive for now is our device will be a personal assistant, and we have personal calibration with all the solutions, all the technologies that we use must be backed by science. So it's science proven solutions always.
So what makes you different? Is it this science solution oriented?
So yeah, the first thing that we always say that okay, we have the device that is affordable, the most affordable right now for consumer with the lowest price, at least one third or half the price of others. But then comes with the affordable device, we have amazing capability at hand. So first, the interventions, everything that over there, the intervention that we provide to people must be science proven, and then we provide personalized as well. So, for example, when we want to monitor your level of focus, and then when your level of focus drop below 30%, you want some kind of intervention to first notify you and then bring your level of focus up. All of those one must be personalized to you as well. Because sometimes my solution is that, oh, I listen to some music, it brings my concentration up. But then it may not work for you or may not work for others. So that's why we continue constantly and continuously monitor the level of focus to make sure that the solution is personalized to you. But also we customize our chip inside the device to keep the price of the device lowest as possible. But then the quality of the signals is still comparable to medical device. And we actually brought our device to hospitals and compared to a $60,000 device. And then we send the result to other medical doctors to have the judgment, and all of them say it is comparable between the two devices there.
You said the product sells for $150. Is there other reoccurring revenue that you get from it? I mean, is it just a one-time sale and that's it, or is there a subscription as well?
So we see our business model is not only based on the hardware of the $150, because I imagine that people can buy the hardware once and then it takes them a long time to buy another device.
Right.
But then the other part of the business model is the subscription. So this is the subscription itself. So we provide service and solutions for people and then for other companies to use the same device there, but solving different problems. So, for example, we may say focus and concentration is one problem. Others say, hey, I want to detect drowsiness. And other people say, hey, I want to detect the risk of having stroke through my brain signals. Each of those problems will be different service. And it will be a subscription base as well. And other things you can think of as, hey, I want more intervention types provided to users. And each of those will be different package as well.
You
Um,
mentioned that you have partners as well. Is that correct?
yes, we have partner as well. I want to add one more thing about business model that I haven't mentioned, which is also we anticipate the income, the revenue coming from the IP licensing, because we own the IP, for example, signal processing on the chip, and then the edge device as well. Yes.
So having partners, what's that like to have partners? And how do you make sure that you just don't try to kill each other over disagreements? How do you make that work? Because it's like a marriage.
Yeah, I know. So the thing is that we feel very fortunate that all the partners and people that work with us, they believe in the visions that we are pursuing. And for those, each partner will have their own expertise. And um, uh, the whenever we work together, we just sit down at a table and discuss what is the best way to move forward and to solve that problems. It's nothing personal there. That's the best way to work with.
What are your partners? What are their areas of expertise?
So we have partners in many areas. So first we partner with universities who collaborate with us in research, and we partner with hospitals who advise us on medical science, and then the clinical trials, signal qualities. We also partners with industries and retails partners, and also individuals who have expertise that really believe and complement with our business. Yeah.
I thought you also had co-founders, or are you the only founder?
We have other co-founders as well. So at the moment, we have four co-founders.
Okay, and so that's what I was wondering about how you work with your co-founders, but I'm glad you told me about your outside partners. But how do you work with your co-founding partners to make sure that you're all on the same page, that you're working together, and what are their areas of expertise?
Yes. Our co-founder, I mean, we are grown up, so we have different area of expertise. I come from BCI, brain computer interface and neurotechnology. Other co-founders such as artificial intelligence, other ones such as chip manufacturing, chip design, and others such as smart manufacturing, digital innovation. So each of us will bring to the table different expertise, and others such as bring education, counseling, psychologies, advice. We have our own scope of work that we need to manage inside the business, and then we meet either weekly and then catch up on via Slack to update each other on the go. I feel like when we have problem to solve and we disagree with each other, it's more like how can we make a solution out to benefit the business. It's not like, hey, we try to win there. So that is the best way to work with. Yeah.
And how do you maintain some kind of work-life balance? Are you married with children?
I have two kids. Yes, I am married.
And how do you manage work-life balance, especially in a startup, because it gobbles up almost all your time? I've done 30 startups.
Yeah, yeah. I actually, to be honest, that is the thing that changed the most since I came back to Vietnam, and then also changed when I started my startup. Because I spent 16 years in the UK, where they really strive for work-life balance, especially in the academic environment. So in at home, I feel like I have less time with my family, but I always try to give them a dedicated time. For example, I say, "Hey, I give you Sunday, and I keep my word that spend with them, and I go somewhere, make a plan." Make it worthwhile. And then having technology at our fingertips is also beneficial, where we can have meeting on the go. We have meeting online like this. We don't have to spend time traveling. And then we can coordinate everything by emails, by chat as well. Really save us time so that I can uh, have dedicated time with my family.
What's been the most challenging part of this business?
Um, I I think the challenging I see it as I want to do too many things because I see the opportunities are there, the gap are there, and I know how to do it. But then there's also we have very limited time and resource to make it happen. So I'm struggling to say, hey, we have to prioritize things and bring in more people that can collaborate with us and helping us to make that happen.
What kind of people do you look to hire that you want to work with on a day-to-day basis that you want to staff your company with? What's the profile of those kind of people look like?
So when we hire people, we always start with a JD. So that's a minimum requirement. That person must have the skills and the expertise. But I always look for more than that, which is I want to see the passion of the people who comes to work with us. They believe in the thing that they do, that they want to change something. Um, and then also other things such as interpersonal skills, communications, usually I look at. But other than that, I'm open and very flexible. Anything personal style, I respect.
Do you read any business books, magazines, listen to any podcasts? How did you learn about business?
Oh, yes. So when I started the startup, I started reading a lot of books about startup and managing business, people, and also I really love watching TV shows such as Dragon's Dance
Uh-huh.
and yeah, and those when I watch those shows and listen to them, I learn a lot, and then it triggered me to explore more about different things as well related to business. And also, I love watching The Apprentice, but the UK versions.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, my final question is, what advice do you have for aspiring entrepreneurs? What have you learned along the way that you wish you would have known when you became an entrepreneur, and now you know and you would like other entrepreneurs to know about it?
Yeah. So sharing my personal experience, I think the the essence part for an entrepreneur is the visions, what you want to do. For example, what I want to do is I want to solve a social problem. It seems very big and very far, but then if we keep going toward, we keep pushing, even though sometimes I feel like I walk too slow. I want to make sure everything perfect before I do it, but keep pushing for that. And I wish, if you ask me how I can, if I wish I can come back and I can make it better decisions, I would say is, I wish I could be moving faster. Sometimes I'm too conservative. Sometimes, yeah. So just be bold and make
Well,
decisions.
I want to thank you for taking the time to speak to us today. And I know entrepreneurs will get a lot out of this, and I have no doubt you're going to raise the capital that you need. It's such an fabulous idea. And especially that market is only going to get bigger and bigger as people are become more stressed from a variety of different things. So your product is probably going to also not only enhance people's lives, but save them as well.
Thank you. I do hope so, and that is our dream and our vision.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. Have a great day.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark. Yeah. Have a great day.